going live here pretty quick. I think it's about 14 by 16, if I remember right.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. Check, check, check. Checkity check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right, we're going to call that a sound check. Hey, give me a sound check from you, Mr. Lowe.
Check, check, check. Good
Okay,
morning,
we're gonna
everybody.
call it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, very nice. Let's see. To answer your question, the interior dimension is 11 by 14. If you include the outer wall, it adds another inch, so 12 by
Okay.
about 15, 16.
All right.
So it's relatively small. I think the individual rooms are 4 inches, 4 inches by 4.5. Each individual room is 4 by 4.5, and the hallway is 2 inches wide.
Okay.
The thing in the dark. The thing in the dark. Okay. I guess we're going to start pretty quick. We're already there, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep, we're already at the 10 o'clock hour. All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I don't have my glasses. Let me see if I can find. You know, these shoes are really slick on the bottom now. They're like, I guess I've either worn off what little tread they had, but they're like
exactly,
super slick. Ptolemycus is on here. Send me checks, lots of zeros. Jim Stute, Mr. Bob is on here. We have Dennis Cross. We got the Bride G. We got the Neil Morgan. Thank you guys so much. Hey, boys and girls, remember if you win something on the Thursday night giveaway, be sure and contact Bessie and let her know what your mailing address is. I think Neil and Jim followed up. I'm not sure if anybody else did, but
okay, so send it to the Pulp Alley email or Pulp Alley Facebook.
Yep. Okay. So this is a slight rewrite of an old scenario. I like this scenario, and we've played it a few times, and I think there are a couple things that I wanted to kind of alter in it. We're calling it The Thing in the Dark. So in the old Tomb of the Serpent book, there's a scenario called The Thing in the Well, which I really like. And I like the idea of having a monster down in a well, and you have to climb down in a well, and yada, yada, yada. But I never really felt like the rules for that scenario delivered quite the experience that I wanted it to have. So I think I may replace the thing in the well scenario with the thing in the dark. So that's this scenario. So we're going to test this scenario today. I made a few changes to kind of update it more for the Tomb of the Serpent sort of setting. And this would be a chapter 1 scenario. So this is very early, basically, in the Tomb of the Serpent sort of setting. Now, most players will only play one of the chapter 1 scenarios before they do that scenario, and then they move on to Cairo. Mm-hmm. Unless you don't get a relic in the first scenario that you play, you could actually continue on and play other chapter 1 scenarios as well, trying to track down a relic before you go to Cairo. I think that's how we'll do it. Anywho, a fun little scenario. We've played it a bunch, and it's got some cool aspects to it. The story behind this one is basically a Bureau of Paranormal Research has sent some investigators to kind of check out these catacombs below a castle that's recently been rediscovered, the catacombs below this castle in Netherlands.
Okay.
And so they've sent a team there to check it out. A young Hellboy and Lobster Johnson end up there as well. There is something supernatural going on, something spooky. But in addition to our band of heroes, we got Roz over here, and we got young Hellboy and the Lobster. We also have a few scattered researchers who would normally be working in labs and things like that, and not really doing field work so much. So we have Nikki over here in the alchemy laboratory sort of area. We have Tex over here in the room that has this weird pit. We have Scotty in here doing some photography around the skull pile. And we have Carrington over here investigating the strange green box. So those are potentially bystanders. So remember, in Pulp Alley bystander, the term it's a game term, and what it really means is that it's a personality that can join the scenario and then take an active role in it. But you're going to have to go up to him. Hey, Paul's on here. Paul's Paint Shed. Awesome, awesome. And Damien. Thank you guys so much for joining. So that you can talk them into joining the investigation, or you can kind of ignore them and assume that they're doing their own thing. The end result for this one is that you're trying to set a trap for this monster that's roaming these catacombs, and by finding plot points and clues, you will build up this trap that will let you kind of stop this monster from terrorizing the catacombs. All right. We've already drawn cards. We're starting turn number 1. The first thing that you do at the start of each turn is put a plot point in one of the random rooms. So for this turn number 1, we rolled randomly, and the plot point is appearing over here. So as normal, and I want to remind you guys that the bystanders are not characters until they are convinced to join you. Otherwise, they're what we would call in Pulp Alley just a personality. They do not activate. They don't do anything. They don't fight. They can't be attacked, yada, yada, yada. They're just there. They're window dressing. All right, Mr. David Lowe. So we have Mr. David Lowe joining us today from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Should we show his picture?
Sure.
See if we can get a picture of the D.W. Lowe on there. Hey, everybody, check this out. It's a D.W. Lowe in his native habitat. Where he is.
Good morning.
Where is he? There he is. There he is. Look at him right there.
Hello.
Right there. So a big thank you, obviously, to D.W. Lowe for hosting the wonderful Pulpalooza event that we had in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Absolutely.
And a big thank you to all the folks that traveled around the country just to come and play with us and eat some pizza at Slice of Dice Pizzeria in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That was 3 days of pulpy love. All right, Mr. Lowe, what you gonna do? Who are you gonna activate first?
Let's start off with down where Lobster's at.
Okay, what are they gonna do?
He's going to approach. Which one is that? That's
That's Scotty. No,
Nikki.
yeah, Nikki. That's Nikki.
Nikki. Okay, he'll approach Nikki. See what's going on.
Lobster activates. Okay, I don't have anything to play. Walk up to Nikki. He'll draw a random challenge. If it has a flame on it, which it does, Nikki is a little bit jumpy. She's worried about these monsters around, and that becomes a peril. So Nikki is not happy to see the lobster. She whirls around, ready to give him a thumping. Let's see if he can avoid getting thumped. He needs to roll 2 successes with cunning or finesse, and he's got the finesse to do that. I'm checking your cards. Any reason you want to throw that focus on there?
Not yet.
Any reason you want to just use your breakaway and dodge this peril?
No.
Okay. See if you get those 2 successes. You got it. and that will end the activation. She will at that, right? Right? Yeah, yeah. And does she move?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know
I don't know.
either. I don't know. Somebody look it up. Somebody look up the rules real quick. What happens
I
when
wonder
you
who would
fail a
know.
bystander? Bystander, 91. Hey, everybody, look, we're looking at the rule book. We don't use bystanders enough, apparently. Bystander. Hostile. Appears the challenge is resolved as a peril. As the peril is passed, and you have the option to remove the bystander from the scenario or leave them in play. Doesn't say anything about them moving. So, and I suppose you want to leave her there. She's very jumpy. You come up behind her, she whirls around and swinging. Something's going on scary in these catacombs.
There's a huge pile of skulls.
Well, I know it. I
Right.
know it.
Little-
But that is all he's going to get done this turn. Do you want to see if what do you think young Hellboy's going to do? Is he gonna move, or what's he going to do?
Let's move him up the hallway towards
Okay.
the next, yeah, 6 inches up towards those next doors.
Okay. Just where if something happens in there, he's in range to go do it.
Yeah,
Okay. And
I think he's the one that surprised her. She was like, what the heck
she
is
saw that
Yeah.
shadow on the wall, and he clears out of
Right.
there. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't think he really has anything else to do there. Remember, boys and girls, the hallway is kind of cluttered and dark. The researchers have set up lights inside the room so it's not as bad in there, but the hallway is still kind of dark and cluttered, so they have to be careful in there.
Where did our young Hellboy mini come from?
That's from the board game. That's from the board game. Jeremy Smith. Oh, Jeremy says he's on the list for next week. That's awesome. That's awesome. Boys and girls, don't forget to get signed up to play. There's no reason not to get signed up to play Pulp Alley with us on a Sunday morning. Also, be sure to hit the like button while I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Are you going to send Roz into that room?
Let's shoot the.
I think I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to, don't you? I mean,
Yep.
it's kind of the
Yep.
point is to get those plot points. So as soon as she enters a room with a plot point or activates in there, but in this case she's entering it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as she enters it, we roll 1d6. We're going to let Bessie roll it. If we get a 4 or better, that means the serpent is in that room. And it is. And what happens here is that plot point marker is devoured by the serpent, and the serpent is now in that room.
Ah.
If you can damage it before the end of this turn,
You get to pick up the plot point.
then you will get that reward. So, Roz, are you going to go up and attack this thing?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I don't think. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Here's a question, though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's attack this time.
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask you for a horror check.
Okay.
Let's see if Roz can pass a horror check. She's rolling a D8 here.
Yep.
She passed it. She moves that extra inch, and she's going to try and take a bite out of this thing. She's rolling 4d8. You want to pitch that clear shot and get an extra card?
Yeah.
Okay. Using her slam ability, she gets an extra card. The thing is fighting back. The serpent is fighting back with 4d12. 4d12, boys and girls. Let's see that big roll. Any other cards that want to be played? No? Okay. So the serpent is a 4 and a 5. The serpent will now attack. And gets an 8 and an 11. So regardless of what you wanted to do, that's a take-em-all situation right there, boys and girls. So both of them are going to take 2 hits. Roz will roll 2d8. Let's see it. 2 die 8. You got to get some success. Both successes. And no, Roz is in. Roz is about to get 8. Not only that, boys and girls, the serpent is venomous. And Roz is now poisoned.
You're poisoned.
That means she cannot roll a recovery check unless he hands me a card. But don't worry, I'm going to finish Roz off pretty quick.
You get your 2 in there.
All right, now I'm rolling an extra dice because the serpent is armored. It's a big blubbery
You
hide.
should like that in the baddies. Fail.
Okay. Yeah. Did not fail.
Did not fail.
And is not damaged. All right. The next thing the serpent is going to do is going to activate its savage ability. Once per turn after resolving a brawl, immediately start another brawl. And it will fight Roz again. And it's going to be rolling 4 die 12. Roz, what are you going to do?
I'll dodge and I'll break away.
Dodge and break away. Okay. So she's going to use her breakaway card. She says, oh no, that's not a good thing anymore. Do you want to get out of the room?
Yeah. 3 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes with her.
Dave, I don't want to talk you out of doing that, but I just want to let you know that the serpent is about to activate and it will chase Roz out of the room and it will hunt her down. So
Okay.
you want to go for it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So she broke away. She got out of the room. And now the serpent activates. And it comes out of the room after her. Hellboy sees the thing coming out of the hallway down there. He yells out to the lobster. And now it will attack. 4 die 8. What are you going to do here, Roz? Are you going to...
And you don't lose any... I'm sorry to interrupt, but you
Correct.
don't lose any for the...
Correct. Yeah, it doesn't lose it. It's got Moxie. So that's why it's not losing any dice for... Yeah. I'll double check. Moxie. Now, are you going to dodge me with 4 die 8? Sorry, 4 die 6? Or are you going to try and brawl me with 3 die 6?
I'll dodge.
Okay. All right, here comes the eating. A 4, a 6, and an 8. Well, she is not going to dodge that 8 no matter what. Let's see if she can avoid that 6 and that 4. Let's see if she can avoid it. She avoids one of them. She's going to have to roll a 2 die 6 health check. She's got to get both of these, or she's going to be down, boys and girls. And no.
God dang.
First turn, the monster
like 2 weeks in a row.
has a casualty. Now,
Oh.
at the end of this turn, the monster disappears. It scurries back into the room, disappears from view. Now, here's an interesting question, Mr. Lowe.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to discard that focus to roll a recovery check, or are you going to let Roz lie there?
She's going to lie there this turn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad choice. I actually don't think that's a bad choice. Remember, boys and girls, if you do not roll a recovery check, that means you did not fail it. So as long as he does not roll a recovery check, Roz can lay there, possibly comatose,
like a stay down.
stunned, right,
Yeah.
in the poison. And then we're going to start. That was a rough turn 1.
Yes,
That was a pretty rough turn 1. That was a pretty rough turn 1.
Very astute.
Very. You see how quick I am? I catch that pretty quick. That was a rough turn 1. I think this is a 6-turn scenario.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. DW, your card is warmed up.
Your card is warmed up.
Dave got a breakaway.
I drew a breakaway. Now, at the start of this turn, a new spot will get a new room will get a plot point. Right? It will not appear in there at all.
So it
won't appear in there at all.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, that one was destroyed when the snake devoured it.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So it's over
Coming out of the
here.
pit?
It's over here.
Possibly.
It did. It came up out of the pit. Or at least that's where Tex, you hear Tex in there talking, and he says, I think I found something in here. There's something. Look, I think there's something in this pit. All right. Sir, what are our investigators going to do?
Well, let's start with with Lobster.
Okay, he's going to talk to
Gonna-
Scotty again? Or Nikki?
Yep.
Nikki.
I don't know why I want to call her Scotty. I think it's from that TV show. What? 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 All right. So give him a peril. Oh, sorry, a challenge.
No flame.
Okay, it is no flame. You're gonna have to roll 2 successes with cunning or might to get her to join you. So, 2 successes with cunning or might. You have 3 die 10 in might, and you can even use your electro wrench to add plus X bonus to this roll. Do you want to use your electro wrench?
It's 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
you're rolling 3 die 10.
Yeah, let's use the electro wrench.
All right,
Let's
as
see
long
what
as
that
it doesn't have a flame on it. And
No
it
flame.
does not, but that's going to give you an extra +1 dice. So now you'll have 4 die 10. You're going to have to get 2 successes. 4 die 10. He needs 2 successes. 1 success is not enough.
Somebody was Bogart McCup.
Yeah, okay. All right.
That's a little rough.
Yeah.
I think this might be a rough turn.
This might be another rough turn. All right, surely Hellboy can get it done for the home team here.
Yay,
Surely
Hellboy.
young Hellboy can do something. Let's see what young Hellboy can do. All right, young Hellboy, what are you going to do? Boy, Nikki is not interested. You did something to upset her up there. That's not my fault.
Yeah. Right. All right, let's go in and talk to who's the photographer.
Tex.
Let's go in and talk to the
you do not want to go in with the plot point.
No. Nope.
He wants to go talk to the photographer. That's the safe move. Okay. He goes
Not
in and
this
talks
turn.
to the photographer. Your challenge is 1 with finesse, and you have 2 dice 6 in finesse. Would you like to use that focus and get a 3rd dice, or are you just going to go with this?
Let's go ahead and use the focus, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Okay, 3 dice.
Got it.
Oh, just barely.
Yay.
Now, he actually comes into play ready. So he could move this turn if you would like him to. What do you think you want to do here?
All right, let's
Move him out into the hall?
yeah, let's move him out to the hall, like down towards Lobster,
Ross?
I guess.
Oh, down towards Lobster. Okay.
Yeah, about halfway.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So he heads up here. He's looking around. He's now a character. All right. That will end the turn. Lobster went. Hellboy went. Scotty went. Okay, so that's it. That ends the turn. We're starting a new turn. Would you like to roll that recovery check for Roz? Or are you going to let her lie? Let sleeping dogs lie.
Let her lie and rest for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, she just
all
needs
right.
to,
All right.
rest
all right.
up.
So we're starting turn number 3.
Did you pull a bullet?
I did.
GW, your card is buy some time.
Buy some time. Now that's interesting.
Dave got a distraction.
I got a distraction.
Ooh, that's a nasty combo you got going there.
Nice. Okay. D-dub. We get a new plot point. Okay. 1, 2, let's see. D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So
Okay.
it's across the hallway from the Lobster. It's right over here. Just sitting there, waiting for you. That's all you got to do. Walk over there and grab it. Oh. What do you think you're going to do here, buddy? What do you think you're going to do?
All right. Let me see
You can
here.
do this. This isn't lost. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to win. So I'm just letting everybody know that he still has a very small window, very narrow. It's getting more narrow as we go.
You're getting narrow.
All right, let's send the photographer in to talk to
Scotty. I'm Nikki.
Nikki. Yeah, see if you can calm her down.
Scotty goes in to talk to Nikki.
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, pal.
All right. Hey.
Hey,
why?
Calm her down a little bit.
Relax, bro.
She is.
Take a chill pill, girl.
So you draw the challenge.
Ooh, 2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. He has 2 die 6 in both of those. He'll have to get both. Oh, wait. Look. It's a flame.
Oh, no.
I'm so happy about it.
Imagine that.
That means it's a peril. She is not happy to see Scotty at all.
She's a sass pants today.
She now turns on him, and this is to avoid damage. You will not be able to convince her this turn.
Can he
I'm
dodge
sorry.
it?
What's it?
Or...
Yeah, he could try to dodge it. He has 1 die 6 in dodge, so no.
Might as well. Okay.
Yeah, see if he can do it. This is only to survive the peril, really.
Yes.
Okay, so he made it, but that will not, because she's hostile this turn, that will not get her to join.
Okay.
Wow. Who writes this stuff? Who comes up with this stuff? All right, what are you going to do next? You have You have the Lobster. You got Hellboy.
All right, Lobster's gonna walk over and try and do that plot point across the hall.
Okay. So as soon as he enters that room, there's a chance that it will be the snake. And it is the snake.
Science is failing us
The snake is in there. So that plot point is removed.
Oh, man.
And it becomes the snake. All right, well, that's a good spot to shoot from, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot from right there.
Yep, it's going to shoot from right there.
5d10. 5d10, and the thing cannot shoot back, so it will be rolling to dodge with 4 die 8.
Four successes.
4 successes. I could dodge those. No problem.
9, 5, 4, 10.
I could dodge those.
Not the 9.
I'll dodge the. Did you roll one of those over?
It was 9, 5, 4, 10.
Okay. So I'll dodge 2 of them and have to roll a 2 dice health check, or have to pass a 2 dice health check. I'll get 3 dice to do it. Boom.
Fail.
Passed. Look at that.
Failed.
Boom. No.
Oh, you need 2. Dang it. I hate that armored. Why do you always put that on there?
Because it's a big blubbery monster. It's
You put that on the abominations too, I think.
No, they don't have armored. Why do you say that?
No, they're...
All right. The only character that you have not activated is Hellboy. Now, you will not get the snake if you go in and try this plot point.
Because the snake's already there?
Because the snake's already there. You only do that for the very first character that moves into where a snake is.
Right. So he'll go try the other plot point.
Okay. So when he goes in there, the snake is otherwise engaged and cannot appear on him. So give the Hellboy a peril.
1 with might. 4 die 8.
Yep. 4 die 8. He only needs 1 of these.
Cup.
Only needs 1 of these.
Got it.
Okay, that was the peril. Oh, that's
right.
Now you're going to draw 1 of these.
I noticed something interesting on here, but I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh, let go. The fuse. 2 successes with cunning.
they're going to try to set up a trap to electrocute this thing, this monster. And so need 2 successes with cunning. He only has 2 dice 6 in cunning.
Oh.
Let's see if you can get it.
Son of a biscuit. All right.
None. None is the number that was rolled. The number that was rolled is none.
This is going great.
Right?
It's time change. I'm not.
It's the time change.
I'm
That's
not
what it
with
is.
it this
Hey,
morning.
Lobster's going to get a horror check when the monster...
Comes down.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
he's fine.
All right, here come monster. Rawr, gonna eat me some lobster.
I can shoot him again, right?
Dip him in butter sauce. Nah, he was too close. He was within 3 inches.
Boo.
All right, but you can brawl him with 4 die 8. Sorry, 4 die 10. And you could even unleash the power of your electro wrench and try for an X bonus. Do you want to try and use your electro wrench to beef up your thumping power here?
Might as well.
Okay,
Let's
give him
try
an
it.
X.
Yep.
Make sure it's not got a flame on it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, it got you an extra 1. So I'll put you up to 5. And the thing is attacking you with 4 die 12. You can go ahead and roll. Well, it doesn't matter.
You can go.
Okay, here is its attack. 3 successes, 2 10s, and an 11.
We can do that.
5 successes. So the thing will have to pass a 5 dice health check.
On 6 dice. And we roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can go first. I'll let you. I'll be generous. Failed? Yes!
Failed.
Yes!
Failed,
That means we get
and
the
the
plot point?
thing is injured, and that's going to give you, a
Or-
plot point. A plot point reward.
Awesome. +1 to finesse.
It gives you +1 to your finesse.
Okay. Can I see the cup?
3 die 10 health check here.
Dang it.
And it's failed. He's injured. The lobster is injured.
And poisoned.
And poisoned.
And it
And-
restarts a fisticuffs.
And it's going to go again. It's going to throw 4 die 10. Sorry, 4 die...
Hurt.
4 die 10.
Yeah.
It's going to be down to rolling 4 die 10 against you.
Okay.
Now, do you want to use your electro wrench again? And do you want to use your warmed up?
We're gonna use let's use the electro wrench again.
Okay.
No flame, no flame. +1 bonus. All right, so that's going to get you up to, you're injured, 4 die 8.
And then I'll play warmed up.
5d8. Okay.
Okay.
5d8 versus my 4 die 10. 4 die 10 coming at you, Lobster. 3 successes. 9, 8, 7. Lobster.
Three successes.
3 successes.
2
So
6s and a 7.
the monster will have to try to pass a 3 dice health check on 4 dice, and Lobster will have to try to pass a 3 dice health check. Here we go. Here's the monster. Needs 3 of these to be successes,
No.
and they are not. It's going to give it another injury, and it's going to give you another reward card.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. I think it disappears when it's injured. Let me double check. Scenario, special rules, fleeting shadow. I don't think we should have fought that round. Investigating, fleeting shadows. If a character injures the serpent, they claim one random reward card and the NPC is immediately removed from the table. So it would not have been there.
I'm giving you your warmed up
Your
back.
warmed up goes back. That injury goes off. It goes away.
Okay.
You're still injured. You got your card back. Was there anything else that we did?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry about that. Dave.
All right. It's all right.
So he drove it off.
Mm-hmm.
That ends the turn.
Yep. Recovery checks.
Does he have one reward so far?
Yes.
Okay. Recovery checks. So you're gonna have to give me a card if you want to roll a recovery check. Lobster, are you gonna give me a card, man? This is rough.
Yeah.
You gonna give me that warmed up?
Yeah, let's do the warmed up and try and get Lobster back up.
Oh my gosh, he's pitching that card. He only has one die 6.
Why are you making me roll it?
Nope.
Oh well.
That turn didn't go too well.
All right, pull the bullet.
Oh, the chaos and mayhem. We're starting turn 4. 6-turn scenario.
Cards.
Cards.
DW, you got an I'm all right.
You got an I'm all right. That could be used, boys and girls, that could be used for Roz to automatically get her up. But do you use it there or do you use it for the Lobster? This could be interesting. Now, when Hellboy activates in that room with the plot point, we will have to roll to see if it's in there. Plus, a new plot point does appear. So what rooms have I done so far? We've done this
that entire
room.
side.
All 3 of these rooms have had one, huh?
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So it's up there with Scotty and Nikki. Oh my gosh. So it's right there in the middle of the room. So when Scotty activates, so the first character that activates or enters a room with a plot point, that's when we have to roll to see if the snake is going to appear.
So we have to decide.
You have to decide. But once you do it, then it's safe.
Do you throw the meat shields at it?
I don't know. What's he going to do? Here? Dave, who are you going to activate?
Scotty.
Scotty activates in the room with the plot point. What?
The snake gobbles the plot point, so once it's gone, it takes the plot point with it, right?
That is correct. Okay. Yeah.
But there's no way he's going to appear again, Bessie.
No,
there's no
not.
way, Bessie.
I can't
Bessie.
fail every one.
I can't fail every time.
I can.
In the history of this scenario, the snake has not appeared every time.
Yeah, it's never appeared every
Well,
time.
I hate to break it to you, but I break records.
Now the trap is set next turn, and that'll cause all the miners to be disappeared. Okay, let's see it here.
No.
Did not appear. The snake did not appear.
Right.
It is healing up this turn and getting ready for its return. So, Scotty, continue your activation.
Let's scoot the
camera. All right, he's going to attempt the plot point.
He's going for the plot point.
All right, you ready?
You don't want to go for Nikki?
No, I'm over.
Well, he's going to have to take a peril if he tries the plot point, though.
Yeah. Well, I got to get the plot point. Yeah.
All right, give him the plot point. Give him the peril.
1 with might, finesse, or cunning.
1 with might, finesse, or cunning. He has 2 die 6 in each of those.
Okay.
2 die 6 in each. Let me double check.
Okay.
Let me make sure. That is Scotty. Yep, 2 die 6. All right, all you got to do is get one of these. 75% chance.
Never tell me the odds. Oh, good.
And easy peasy. So you got past the peril.
Now that plot point.
Now the plot point. Which one's it going to be, dear?
2 with might. 2 successes with might.
Okay, 2 successes with might. Oh, wait. Dave, do you want to use your buy some time to add a turn or draw some cards? Man, that's a tough one. That is really
especially because you're going to have to discard to get them recovered.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you going to do here?
I'm going to have to draw some cards, I think.
Okay, 2 cards.
First one is danger.
Danger.
Second one is a sucker punch.
Sucker punch. Okay.
2 with might.
2 with might. You have 2 die 6. All you got to do is roll both of these. That's all you got to do. You can do it.
Easy.
You can do it.
Easy.
Easy peasy. 2 successes.
No.
1 success. One success is what you got. What are you going to do now, Mr. Lowe?
All right, let's
Lobster going back in there?
Yeah, let's move Lobster back in there.
Because we got to get those down to, if we can get both of those, that means we only have to roll 3 successes against the snake when he pops up.
Mm-hmm. They could still do this. However, I think he's going to fail this peril. So, draw the man a peril.
1 with cunning or
12 successes.
1
with cunning or might. You would normally get 3 die 10, but you're down to 3 die 8. Do you want to use your electro wrench and get an X bonus?
It's 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, no, let's just go ahead and
just gonna go with it, he says. Just gonna play it fast and loose.
He's the optimist.
Oh, that is so sweet. There's no way Bessie would fail this for you. And she passes it. She's passed the peril. Now the plot point is only 1 with might, and you have 3 die 8 again. Okay. 3 die 8.
Let's do it.
Do you want it? Do you want to use it this time?
No.
Oh, he's got faith in you. He's got the faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
Yes.
And she gets it.
That's the exact same roll 2 times in a row.
So, you picked up that plot point. It is now completed. And the reward for that one is that it's a 1 use, and you can add a +1 bonus to your next challenge that Lobster rolls for. The next challenge that he rolls for.
Okay.
All right.
Hellboy.
Hellboy, what are you going to do, Mr. Boy? If that is your real name.
He's got to attempt the plot point.
Yeah, he could either go for the plot point or the bystander.
We're ignoring them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Going after the plot point.
Yep.
So just so everybody understands the scenario, you only roll once to see if the snake is going to appear, and you only roll for the first character that activates at a plot point room. So that's already done. So we don't roll for the snake again in this room because we've already rolled for it this turn. So that's just how kind I am as a scenario designer. That's why I make these scenarios so easy for you guys. So
you're too kind.
I just make it easy. I just make it so easy.
Okay.
All right, give the man a peril.
2 with might or finesse.
3 die
3?
8.
4 die.
4 die 8. All right, he needs to roll 2 of these. This is the peril. This is the peril. You only need 2 of these. Let's see it.
Got him.
Got the 2. That was close.
That was a little close.
So we already know what the plot point is. It was already revealed. You need 2 successes with cunning. He has 2 die 4 in his cunning. That's all
2
he
die
gets.
4.
2 die 4.
Oh.
And nothing else to add to it. 2 die 6. You got to make both of these. This is your last chance, because if you don't make it here, that plot point will disappear as soon as the snake appears in the middle of this table.
Okay.
Got to get them both. Make it count right here. Make it count. Nope. Okay.
Oh.
So she'll get 1 success on it. That won't be enough to finish it because it is about to disappear. That ends the turn except for recovery checks. Now, so here's an interesting thing about I'm All Right, and I want to make sure you guys understand this. What it says is that instead of rolling, you can automatically pass your recovery check or a health check. Instead of rolling is important. That means that you have to have the ability to roll. If you can't roll, then you cannot use that card. So to use that card, I'm going to have to ask you to discard something.
Okay.
Sucker punch, maybe? Danger? I don't. Yeah, danger probably, huh?
Danger.
Is it? Who are we doing this for to start with?
We're gonna do this for Lobster.
Lobster. So he's gonna discard the danger. Now, are you gonna roll, or are you gonna use that I'm all right?
Do the I'm all right.
Well,
I gotta have
him
at full
We gotta have him
strength.
at full strength, and I am not rolling appropriate.
Oh, I'm all right for Lobster.
Okay, all right. Instead of rolling, he says, I'm all right. Now, what about poor little Rosie? What about poor little Roz?
Doesn't poison go away?
Poison does not go away.
Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try. Discard the sucker punch.
Sucker punch is gone. All right. If you pass this, Roz gets up. If you fail it, Roz is gone.
We had some relaxation time.
You're rested up. You're all rested up. You're ready.
I'm
Come
rested.
on. Roz can get up now.
I can get up.
All right. Let's see it. And she is gone.
No!
Oh.
We lost
Poor Roz.
See, that's why we didn't try that with Lobster.
Okay.
It's a rough game.
Now, we are starting turn number 5. As we start turn number 5,
Pulling bullets and getting cards.
all of the minor plot points go away.
DW, your card is a stumble.
Blip.
And Dave got to stay down.
Okay. And now the monster has been lured into the... Oh, you got
trying to get rid of a man's cards.
Okay. The monster now appears in the middle of the table. Caught in the trap. Someone's got to throw the switch and electrocute the thing. We don't want to forget those horror checks, baby. Don't let me forget the horror checks.
Okay, don't forget
All right.
the horror checks.
All right. Mr. David Lowe. The monster is now on the table. You have 2 turns. Now, the thing will charge. It will rush. But anybody within 3 inches can attempt the plot point, and you have to get a total of 6 successes. You could do that. This is going to be way too easy.
No.
This is just the trap. What are you saying?
Don't the plot points take it down?
Oh, 4. Yes. He has 2 successes, so now he only needs 4 successes total. Yeah, that's even easier. Look how easy. This is too easy. Too easy.
Your face.
All right.
How's it going?
Mr. Lowe, what you gonna do? Let's get a horde check ready right there. Who's gonna activate first?
All right, let's since Hellboy's within 3 inches, let's go ahead and activate him.
Okay, so he will immediately get a horror check.
This is going.
And he failed. Did you shuffle those?
No.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What could possibly go
Let's
wrong?
just continue touching everything. Ready?
Boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to our little channel here. Take a moment and hit that like button for us. Let's see what he gets.
Unbalanced.
Okay. Movement is impaired. So that's not actually too bad. You could handle that. Okay. All right, you can continue on.
Okay.
So Hellboy could actually win the scenario here. All he has to do is roll 4 successes. He will take a peril as soon as he activates. Sorry, as soon as he attempts the plot point. Is that what you're going to do, Mr. Lowe, or do you want to talk to that bystander behind you?
He'll attempt the plot point.
Okay. All right. Here is your peril. Your peril is 1 with cunning. I know what his weak spot is. He's got 2 dice 6. Let's see if he can pass it.
He's fine.
He is fine. So he makes it past the peril. So now all he has to do is roll 4 successes to throw the switch and electrocute the monster. And he has 4 die 8 to do it. So this could be it. This could be the game right here.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see it. No successes. No successes.
2.
You got 1.
I
You
got
got 1
2.
success. You got 2 successes. All right, you only need 2 more. Easy peasy. This is too easy. All right, who's going to activate next?
Lobster.
Lobster's going to have to do a horror check. 1 die 10.
He's fine.
And he passes it as well. So you're going to move to within 3 inches of my snickety snick.
Yep.
Within 3 inches. Step out into the hallway. Throw the switch. You will have to take a peril first.
Doesn't one of his do with the challenge?
Yeah, you get a +1 on the next challenge. So that'll be this one right here.
Okay, 1 with finesse.
1 with finesse. You normally get 3 die 10. So you
Yeah,
get 4 die 10.
I think he gets an extra one because of the reward card, right? Was it finesse?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And he gets an extra 1 from that. So it'll be an
so-
extra 1 from both of those.
Okay.
Okay.
1 from, and you only need 1.
Got
What do
it.
you know? You got it. Okay. So now you can use your finesse again. You have 4 die 10, and all you got to do is get 2 of these, and if you pass it, it's game over. You only need 2 of these.
Game over, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What?
I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Got it.
3 successes.
Eat it, pal.
Boom. And it's done.
Woo.
And the snake is electrocuted. And the snake is destroyed. Yay! That was too easy.
It's not too easy.
That was too easy.
That's a fun one.
Nice, fast, fun one. That's a good one. I
Yeah.
like that.
Maybe fun's too exciting of a word. It was a little rough.
Right.
What? I don't know. I think as rough as his start was, even though he had a rough start, and it could have gone very good for him there, he could have breezed through this pretty easily.
Well, having them land in those back corners both times where he could get to it was.
And Nikki was not interested in helping.
She was
at
not,
all.
but Lobster being able to bounce and try both plot points was to get both of them right away.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yep. Ended up pulling in 2 plot points. Went pretty well. I like these kind of enclosed. Has anybody seen the new Hellboy movie, Crooked Man? What did you guys think about that? We watched it
Friday.
on Friday, And then I've been watching little pieces of it here and there. Overall, I enjoyed it. Overall, I thought it was good, but there were some
glaring
things in it that I really didn't like in it as well. But there were some things that I really did like in it. So it kind of, I don't know. So it was an interesting take on the Hellboy movie. What are you looking at, babe?
Is that a mixture?
Uh-huh. What?
Well, I can smell the energy drinks, but it doesn't look like the energy drinks. Quit slurping on camera.
Get signed up to play with us. We do this every Sunday. We do a live game of Pulp Alley. I hope you would join us. It doesn't matter if you played 100 games or no games at all. It's a great way to learn the rules and have fun with us. We do sign up about 2 months in advance, so there's not. It's not going to be next week when you get to play. It'll be sometime.
But it'll give you.
I think we're signing up for like January.
I think so.
Right
so
now,
it'll give you a little bit to work up your courage.
Yeah.
And I'll hold your hand the whole way. What could go wrong?
Yeah, Bessie's in your corner the whole time. I'm trying to crush you. Have not seen the new Hellboy, Mr. Luggage says.
We rented it on
Did
Amazon.
I miss the recovery checks from the last turn?
Well, I failed it.
Due to all the damn ads. Lobster, he ended up using his I'm all right for Lobster, and Roz failed her recovery check. And
then the one before that, I failed the Lobster one.
Yeah. So we did rolling.
Yeah.
Did you say that if you injure the snake, the plot point goes back in the room? No. If you injure the snake, you capture the plot point. So if you injure the snake, you get that reward.
Yep.
So that's where, that's how that works. Anywho, once again, this is a
kind of a test run.
A test run. I think we need to make it a little bit harder. I don't think it's quite hard enough.
I don't think you're correct.
I think it needs to be a little skosh more difficult.
Keep your skoshes and your dabs.
Little skosh.
And your sprinkles out of here.
Having a lot of fun with playtesting these scenarios. That's a big part of what we're doing. I hope everybody understands that this is not the final version of the scenario. So
don't take this as gospel truth.
Right. That's kind of the danger of doing this kind of stuff in front of a live studio audience, a worldwide live audience out there. Zoog! Oog is on here. Hola! Happy birthday, Oog! Happy birthday! Very cool.
All right.
Bessie, play us out of here. Hang out with me a little bit, Dave. Bessie!
Okay.
Dave. Something.
DW.
Where do I click this at?
Hit the end button.
Right here?
Yeah, that one.
That one? Okay. All right, my